Hi everyone, so this is a short mobility sequence that you can do before your yoga practice or simply at the start of the day if you just want to get your body moving and grooving but you don't have time for a full yoga practice. So here we go, this is my basic mobility warm-up that I do most days of the week. So here you go, I hope you enjoy. So starting on your mat, I always, even though this isn't traditionally a yoga practice, I do always like to start with a couple of deep breaths, just to say to myself, I am here, I am about to do something for me. So just take 3 deep breaths. Feeling the weight on your sit bones, feeling the spine is long, feeling the rib cage opening. Okay, we're ready to begin. Come into a wide leg position with your legs in right angles. I'm going to straight away go into some hip mobility work. Shoulders draw back and down, take the knees over to the right side, let your sit bone lift off, and then go back the other way. Now continue this for, I'd say 8 in total. So just warming up the hips, but we're not swinging from side to side. We're doing it really consciously so that we feel what is going on. After a couple of rounds, start to take them individually. So you're pressing down to the floor and then peel the knee off first. So you're getting that external rotating taters working even more. And then if you want to up level this even more, feel for taking the hands off. That's going to work your core a little bit harder too. Want to work harder still, start twisting the body over towards, when you're coming over the leg, towards the knee. Just a couple more rounds. Feeling myself inching further forwards off my mat. If anyone has a trick to know how not to do that, please let me know. Okay, bring the legs just into a straddle for a moment. Doesn't need to be big, and just take some internal, external rotating. Windshield wipering through the feet, through the knees, ankles. Okay. Guide the legs in and then place your feet in front of you. Let me move back so you can see my feet. Lifting yourself up, you can do this standing if it feels better for you. Spread through your toes and lift your toes up. And then just place your big toe down. And then lift just your little toe down. So we're just going to alternate these. Big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. Keep that going. So just waking up the feet, and then see if you can do big toe and little toe, keeping your other 3 toes lifted. Whew. And then go again, relax the feet, just your big toe, just your little toe. If you're like, Vicky, absolutely not, take hold of your fingers, your feet with your fingers, and just lift the 3 big toes so you're starting to spread them. And then relax that. Taking another moment with our feet, come into cross-legged or any seat that feels good, and take the fingers in between your toes and then just give them a little bit of movement. So we have lots of nerve endings and magical things in our feet. So it's really great to just get these bad boys waking up, because we spend so much time in shoes and socks. So we're losing or missing out on lots of good stuff. So just getting a little bit of movement both ways, and even shaking a little bit as you release the fingers, and then the other side. So you don't have to spend long doing it, but it's amazing what a difference. If you've been looking to get into certain postures, it may just be that something even in your feet is stopping you from doing something. So yeah, these feed all the way up into the pelvis. So yeah, really really great to get them opening. Okay. A little shake as you come free. Woo. Let's stay with the feet for a second longer. Come up to standing and lift the left foot. So you're just lifting and lowering onto the ball of the foot. So you're just spreading again through your toes, pressing into the big toe area. Keeping your hips back, your spine long, chin drawing in. So you've got a lovely posture. Okay, other side. Oh, got a little clunk there on this side this morning. Just a couple more. And then go back to your left and just do a little spread, so a little like rotation. So you're coming onto the ball of the foot and you're just working through getting any gristly bits out in the toes. It's amazing how quickly you can see a change in this. I remember, and I used to do this and it was like pow, 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 pow. Much less now. Okay, switch sides. Fantastic. And one last thing for the feet before we move on. So step your left foot back, have your top of your foot, your top of your toes pressing down now. Feel into your pelvis, and if your fingertips, so palms of your hands come onto your hip bones and then fingertips come onto the pubic bone. Now mine is pointing down, so I need to tilt under slightly so that this becomes level. Ribs in, neck long. And then switch sides. So just stretching out down the front of your foot, front of your shin. Okay, switching to calf stretch. So grab yourself a block and place the ball of your foot, your heel is down, ball of your foot on your block. Now a little bit more of, again, that mobility feel. So step your right foot onto the block, left foot back, bring your hips around, so left hip is pulling forwards, right hip is pulling back, and then start to journey into the stretch. Push yourself back, journey into the stretch, push yourself back. I have a wall here, which is very handy for this one. Okay, just 2 more rounds, so around 5 in total, and then switch sides. Left foot onto the block, right foot about 3 feet back, 1 foot apart. Pelvis neutral. Ooh, this side is tight, that's why we do it. So this is like a prelude to this one. So 5 rounds, just pushing forwards and back, starting to wake up into the calves. Now we're going to go deeper into the calf. Come on down into a lunge, right leg forwards, left leg back, tilt the hips under. Now this, let's do this first actually, as like a little prelude to hips as well. Breathing in, stick the bottom out. Exhale, scoop under. Breathing in, stick the bum out. Exhale, scoop under. Go for 3 more. Okay, now journeying into that calf stretch a little bit deeper, or Achilles stretch, so we're coming as far forwards as we can. You might find that your hip crease, your thigh is a bit grizzly. So if it is, I would recommend doing more of a psoas stretch before going into this one, then pushing back. So we're going as deep into our lunge so that our knee comes over our ankle and we're stretching out into the calf. Okay, here we go, push back, go for 3 more. Hips are tilting forwards. Legs have to work here. You know, mobility is also a form of strength training when done correctly, so you're doing great. Okay, switch sides. You may like to pad your back knee if your floor's a bit hard. Okay, exhaling, tilt under. Breathe in, stick the hips out. Keep going. Guide your left hip down. Should feel that back hip really activating. Okay, going a little bit deeper into our calf, coming forwards, hips stay forwards, coming as far as what feels good, and then pushing back. As far as what feels good, push back. Look out for the nuances that are going on in your body. So my back foot wanted to come in, and my right knee wants to fall in. Sorry, my left knee. Your left knee. Maybe. Last one. Great. Okay, step back. Go back onto your right side, right leg forwards. This time take it a little bit wider. We're going into a twist. Left hand comes a little bit further forwards. Pick up option. I would prefer the back knee to be lifted and guide your right hip down. Breathing in, open up a twist just through the spine. Exhale, fold it down. So my hips are not moving and staying completely level. All the movement is coming through the back. Thoracic twist. This is an awesome one to do in the morning and at night. I'm going to do a little bit more of these. I'm going to do 8 and 8. And when you're ready, you can always step through a plank pose and then step the left leg forward, walk your right hand a little bit further on the diagonal and a little bit out to the side. Guide your left hip down, breathe in, open up. Checking the movement is just coming through the back. Okay, finishing off, come back through plank pose, lower your knees down, curl your toes and roll yourself up. 2 rounds of shoulder shrugs, staying on the toes, again getting that lovely foot stretch. Okay, breathe into your back. Lift the shoulders straight up, guide top tips of shoulder blades together, guide ribs in, head back, shoulders down. Breathe into back. Squeeze mid parts of shoulder blades together, exhale, slide them down. Breathe in. Use your elbows, palms face up, squeeze your elbows together so you feel your low tips of shoulder blades and then lower them down. Breathe in, we'll do that whole section again. Okay, breathe in. Shoulders up, shoulders back, top tips of shoulder blades together, exhale, slide them down. Breathe in. Sandwich mid parts of shoulder blades together, squeeze a lot, lower them down. I know the feet talking, keep going. Breathe in, palms up, squeeze the elbows together, low tips of shoulder blades squeeze, lower them down. Come off the toes, give them a little tap. Now you can always do some abdominals, which I'm always gonna say a good idea, but I'm gonna leave this video here for now. I'm gonna do multiple kind of warm-up variations, so let me know how you get on, and if you have any questions you can always reach out. Okay, have a wonderful day.